Another episode of The Lost Element. And, today we got another special guest. He's going to introduce himself in a little bit, but he's a real defender of the culture. Just a little bit. He's like a writer, MC, brand owner, show curator. Probably missing a couple more things. He, mastered all the elements of hip-hop. I had the privilege to vend at his shows, Stoner Olympics, Paint the City, Bring the Vibes. You guys, I know you guys heard of it if you're in the underground culture, but without further ado, what do you write, my boy?
Yo, my name's Humorous. That's what I go by. It's pretty much started off as that.
Okay, that's right. Before we get into your brand, show curation, and all that, I always like to start off where you grew up and a little bit about that.
All right. I grew up. I had a real family oriented, so I pretty much learned everything about graph from my older brother. So
okay, that's what's up.
It was pretty much passed down, So shout out Rifa, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was pretty much just I've always wanted to draw, like drawing. So started off mainly sketching and painting, mainly the more traditional art type, you know what I mean? And then I get more into graph later in my years, teen years, of course. Everybody starts pretty much wanting to tag or something like that.
Yep.
And some ain't the best, but some got it, some don't. But
yep.
I kind of had it, so I like to. I didn't like doing the I actually got caught up twice when I was younger. You know what I mean?
I know.
So I was on probation most of the time. Throughout high school, all for graph. They would always catch me with the stupidest stuff. You know what I mean? It would always be stickers or something that I would get in trouble for having on me, and then they would just put it 2 and 2 together. Oh, that's your name. This. So you're the one doing all this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They're like, man, we see you
hitting
up everywhere.
Yeah.
You got a sticker on you here.
This ain't your name? All right.
Man, so you said as a kid you're always into art too, drawing.
Yeah, so it was always, art's always been my passion. Even throughout schools, I was always, those were always my go-to classes. You know what I mean? I'd always thought I was going to go, art college, but, that wasn't in the cards for... it's too expensive,
Nah,
I'm good on that.
I get you, bro.
I ain't trying to be in debt all my life.
No, but when you said you're an artist as a kid, before I even met you, I would just see your flyers for your shows, and I would be like, dude, these are dope.
Yeah. For Paint the City.
Yeah.
For Paint the City, for instance, I did that. I did those. Well, I did all the flyers usually that I would do for my shows. Paint the City in general, that one was all mainly graph. I wanted to, incorporate both of the elements, you know what I mean, all together. So we had the MC part of the show, and then we also had the graph part of the show to the cut, That was a good spot that we had over there in Lincoln Heights, Shout out to Melas Cocina when they were there, my homie Cloud Knob.
Yeah.
My DJ.
Yes, sir. With the graph part, bro, were you writing Humorous at the time?
Yes. Oh, well, that name was kind of given to me, later on, more before, they always called me Humorous, but it wasn't really, my tagging name.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because there's another dude named Humor, I believe, that he's out killing shit right now. And shout out him, making my name pop more. No, but he's, I always did more, want to say either legal walls or low-key spots where I could take my time.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't on the quick stuff, you know what I mean? I wasn't as fast as most freeway graph artists, or the fools that killing the freeways, or the heavens and shit. People hitting the the hard spots to get. I wasn't really trying to do that because I wanted to take my time there.
More piecing up.
Yeah, I wanted to do more. Something that I didn't want to just do one flat color. You know what I mean? I'm trying to blend, trying to do different details in there, and it takes time.
No, I could definitely see that. Just with the, looking at your art pieces you sell. I'm fortunate to get a couple Humorous pieces in my collection.
Shout out you, bro. Hell yeah. Thanks for supporting.
I was gonna ask you that about like when you were in your writing phase, like I see how you are as an artist, just your flyers, your art, and I was like, I could tell like this guy's gonna do a bunch of colors, something crazy.
Yeah, I'm all about that. I try to use a lot of colors for sure.
Yeah,
Trying to incorporate. Sometimes they don't blend good, so I'm like, oh, I gotta add another one.
Yeah,
make it blend better. You know.
Okay, that's what's up. So, with Graph, bro, do you remember like when you first picked up a can in your first spot? Do you remember that at all?
Most likely.
Or when you caught the bug?
Yeah. Most likely it's gonna be with my homies in high school. Like my brother was always tagging, so I already kind of had a feel for it. Yeah. But I wasn't doing it as much on my own. You know what I mean? Until probably around like freshman year. Like I think we would walk home through the tracks. You know what I mean? So I would start there. Like that was a lot of time where we could take our time and shit too there. So that was always part of it. But that was mainly with a couple homies that I was with at the time. Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Yeah. So you bringing up your brother, like he got you into Graph. Yeah. Like later on, was that like what made you get into MCing too?
Yeah, he's also an MC. So yeah. Yeah. He started. He pretty much pushed me on a lot of stuff that involved the culture. So.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up. Like I remember going to the first show, I thought you were just curating, selling your art.
Right.
And then I think it was MC Bundy. But he's like, you know what? Humorous, you're running this show. Hop on the mic real quick. And like you were
on the spot real quick.
Put you on the spot.
Yeah,
and like I didn't know you were MC.
Yeah.
And then you started spitting bars. I was like, damn, this dude could rap. He could rhyme.
I like. Yeah, that's another passion of mine. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't got back into it, but I am working on some stuff right now. So I'm working on another project with my homie Kamikaze.
Okay, that's
the
right.
second Goners tape. So a lot of stuff that I perform, you probably heard it, and it's off that tape, the Goner, the original one.
Okay.
So we're working on another one right now. So.
Okay, that's right. Man, my bad. I want to go back to the art real quick, bro.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Something with your art, like your characters. We talked about the color, but like a lot of your characters, bro. Like I noticed the eyes are popping out. They look like they're tripping. Like it looks like they're tripping. Like they're on not a good trip though.
Right.
So I want to know the story.
Trips, some are weed trips, some are different, type of trip. Yeah, I get it. No, it's kind of just either the emotion I'm in or the feeling I'm feeling right there while drawing.
Okay.
It's always random, bro. It's just that's why I always do one of ones. You know what I mean? Because it's always just a random piece that comes into my mind or something like that, and it's just there.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, because that's something I always notice. Like I be looking at your characters, I'm like, man, these are dope. I was like, it looks like the character's in a bad trip right now, bro. Like these colors.
Yeah, I love doing that, man. Characters, I always did characters like growing up too, like just little sketches of either myself as a little character, you know what I mean, or I'll do the homies as a character, like making fun of our little attributes that we don't really like, but you know what I mean. Like I got messed up teeth, so I'm gonna do my teeth like a little goofy looking. It's all good. It's all funny, bro. I don't take jokes like that.
Yeah, most definitely. So from there, started emceeing, throwing shows, and then your podcast, bro. Is it a podcast? Is it a record label?
Nah,
is it all of it?
It was kind of so. Everything kind of was under my Planet umbrella. You know what I mean? Like Planet Productions was like the main thing of everything. Stoner System started off with just the podcast, and it grew bigger than the umbrella. You know what I mean? Like So it kind of we had to go with Stoner System because it was just bigger than Planet. So I was like, all right, we're just gonna go with this now, and it's gonna be our shows. As far as the label part, now we're not a label, but I do help out a lot of artists that are my friends. You know what I mean? So shout out K3, Fully the First, Johnny Waves, Reefer One. You know what I mean? Ghost Boy. There's a lot of them.
Cause like I knew you guys were like a podcast, but then I was like low key like all these shows. Like I was like, man, you guys are like death row. Like, you guys pull up deep.
Yeah, no, they're all homies that when you see that someone's got a talent, you want to push it as much as you can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I want to just keep doing that for them.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, bro. How do you start with the podcasting? Cause like if I'm correct, like I remember before, like I would see you guys do a lot of stuff with Black Book Rhyme Books.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do like live event, like pop-ups right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love doing those, bro. That was always fun. like one, you need some strong Wi-Fi connection. Like, cause when you're live right there, it was always like we'd always something would happen in between our interviews where it'd crash or something. We'd have to restart it real quick. But yeah, bro, it's just a lot of prepping and knowing that, you know, like I was fortunate enough to meet Beardo and, you know what I mean, get invited to do that for them. And then like also with like Dot Fest when we would do Dot Fest, that was always fun. I remember like I think it was the second or third Dot Fest, we were actually like backstage. I don't even think we were allowed to be backstage, but like we had just set up our stuff real quick, like early, and they just left us there. So we were interviewing like bigger names at that day. Like it was really cool that day.
Dude, that's what's up. Who are some big names that you like got to sit down with?
Those days we got like Vel, and then we got Evidence. One of those days, we got what's his name? I don't even want to try to butcher his name, so I ain't even gonna try it. But it was always a lot of good names, bro. Damn, I can't think of his name right now, bro.
Oh, that's all good. But I remember that
they're all up there on our YouTube page, though. So you always find them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that during those days because I wasn't able to go to all the Black Book Rhyme Books, and then Thought Fest at the time for me. I had no vehicle.
Oh, okay.
So
that's far.
Yeah. So the first time I went to was this past year.
Yeah.
But I remember I would look it up, and then I seen you guys doing the interviews.
Yeah. I remember we would do like ticket giveaways and stuff. Like, the podcast always gave open doors for like stuff like that. You know what I mean? So like it was always that's honestly having a podcast just helps you in the promoting sense and you know just being able to talk to your brand and push that, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I see it. And also give a voice, give a spot for other people to have a voice, you know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Get heard.
I don't know if there's a date when you're bringing it back.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring it back by this new year. So I'm actually working on just like getting all the technical stuff right. You know what I mean? I don't want no more glitching and no more like drops. So I'm just getting everything right. I have a couple people that I'm already talking to about interviewing. Richard Luis is one of them. He wants to come on. I got a buddy of mine that's going to be working on skits, so we're trying to incorporate that like in a commercial break type deal. Like, you know,
that would be
like,
dope,
you know what I mean?
right
Like just
there.
one of a kind skits only aired at that on our podcast type deal. So just trying to add little things, you know what I mean? We just want to have it right.
Yeah, most definitely. I remember when cause I go to the shop,
right?
And like I remember the door was open. I seen the new
our
backdrop,
new background. Yeah,
and I was like, the podcast
that's another thing that's
back.
gonna be new. Yeah,
my bad if I dropped the info too early. But I remember walking in there, I was like, dang.
Yeah, we're still working on. I'm still touching up the city that's in there.
Okay,
you know
that's
so
right.
That's a sneak preview right there.
All right, heck yeah. So from there, bro, like, how'd you get into throwing these dope shows, like?
So the shows, my first ever show, bro, it was actually, I lined up so many. Well, the first show I kind of thrown was my release party. It was kind of like in our backyard. And we just had such a good turnout right there that I kind of seen like an opportunity, you know what I mean? That I was like, you know what, I kind of have a little, like following the people that actually want to come through to the events, like, and hear the artists that we're putting on, you know what I mean? Because on that event, the first one that we did, the Goners one, I put on like organized crime, you know what I mean? Strict Set at the time. Loop Scholars came through, you know what I mean? Like I had some dope names. Ascend, like he's a beat maker that's like working with a lot of other artists right now that are killing it. Yeah. Just we had some just big names there, you know what I mean? So it's just like people liked seeing the names that I would put together, you know what I mean? So that's what kind of pushed us to keep doing it. The second, like my main show that I kind of put together that was like all me, like putting in the money towards it, getting the venue type deal, it was a bust. It was a bust, bro. Like the artists, like not on the, like who I had coming, they were all dope. Like I had Pause One, I had Mark 40, I had a lot of dope artists that came through. What's his name? Funk P. I had Funk P from Compton coming out. You know what I mean? Like it was dope, bro. A lot of dope names came out, and but no turnout because it wasn't even on us though, the promoting side. It was on the venue that I had. They closed our front entrance, so nobody like they had to walk through a dark alley to like find the door to find the spot, bro.
Oh damn!
So they screwed me on that. I mean, but I never worked with them again. But you know, And then after that, it was the Olympics. You know, the Stoner Olympics, bro.
The first one, yeah.
My homie Miggs from Loop Scholars, he came through one day on an episode of the podcast and was like, "Yo, I got an idea, but I need help. Like, we gonna put it together. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I got a little idea like of a competition type thing." And I was like, "Oh, a team competition, bro." I was like, it makes it more like competitive. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people come through with their squads. Like, you know what I mean? With the first year, we had people repping like team like shirts. You know what I mean? Like they were just, it was fun. But like that was all me and Miggs, right there. My homie Thoma. You know what I mean? He's the ref. He's the ref on all the games, head ref. But yeah, like we all, you know, like put our mind together on that one. My DJ, you know, Cloud Mops, he's always helping me out on the shows for sure.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Like,
It takes a team, bro.
Yeah, it takes a team. Sure. I wasn't able to go to that first Stoner Olympics, but I remember like there was a lot of coverage, like you know, like online, OG Husky Radio.
OG Husky
at the time was there, so I was like looking at it and I was like, dude, this is dope.
Yeah.
And then
we had,
that was when you got Swifty, bro. That's when he was first popping up too.
Yeah, we had Triz kill it right there. We had Chewy at the first one. The first one we had Chewy and Triz. Second one was the Swifty, I believe. I think, yeah. But no, we like, you always got to have at least, you know, one big name, bro. It helps, you know what I mean? Yeah. It helps. I mean, not to say the other names ain't also dope, but they just, you know, everybody got to work on it.
Yeah, everyone got some people got that marketing with
the marketing,
name.
Exactly. No, but they were all great turnouts. For the Olympics, for sure, I haven't had a bad turnout. Yeah. Those events always, that one for sure we're working on, trying to get it early next year too. So
okay, most definitely.
I'm trying to bring that back. I'm just trying to get everything right.
Okay, for sure. Hey, we got to talk about that, the Olympics a little bit more. We got to go to a little music break right now. All right. What's up, y'all? We're back. You guys are listening to Lost Element on KQBH-LP, Los Angeles, California, 101.5 FM, a community service of the Boyle Heights Arts Conservatory, broadcasting live on your FM dial and streaming on kqbhla.com. Alright, we're here with Humorous. Before the break, we were talking a little bit about Paint the City, some of his shows, Stoner Olympics. To get back into it, bro, we were talking a little bit about the games played there.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to bring it up. I think it was Stoner Olympics 2.
Uh-huh.
There was a big hype between the hippie team and the Stoner System team making it to the finals. It was supposed to be like LeBron James and Kobe Bryant when they're doing all the commercials, make it to finals. But neither of us made it there.
Yeah, neither of us got that to the final spot anyways.
But we got to run it back at the next one, bro.
Yeah, next one for sure. Need everybody to come with their squads.
Yeah.
We might even expand the teams there, so instead of 8 we'll have like 16 or something.
Yeah, like a March Madness bracket.
Yeah, some brackets going on.
Hey, but we need to change the rules on the beer pong.
One?
People were putting their hands all over the place.
They're playing defense,
elbows over the table.
Oh man, our refs ain't doing a good job. So that's that Thoma right there. We'll have a talk with them. Talk with them.
Hey, we were talking about it a little bit off air, bro, but like, man, something I want to give you credit for is like the talent you're able to get for these shows. Like, you got a lot of the homegrown talent, like from your team, but then be able to go out and get people from other places. It's like the lineup's crazy, top to bottom.
Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah. You always gotta have some. At first, I used to do it like so depending where I was at, I would try to get someone like local to that area where the venue is, thinking that the he has like local fans, you know what I mean? But it never was the case. Like, nowadays everybody's streaming, so it's like you got artists that live nowhere near the area, but their music is popping off in that area. So you know what I mean? So it's always. But I always like to. For one, I go for artists that I listen to, so music that I'm listening to at that time, or if just like I'm a fan of them. Most of the people that I bring onto my shows, I'm a fan of their music. So that's the first thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
But like a couple of those names was probably like we had Swifty Blue, Bishop Snow, Afro, Triz, Chewy. I had Namek on one of them too. He was supposed to be on one of them, but he had got caught up at an airport somewhere trying to make it come back from Denver or something like that. He was at another event, but he had got, so he didn't end up coming out, but everything was good. He refunded us and everything, so it was all good.
Yeah, that's right. So I want to bring up your brand, bro. It's the Humor Me brand.
Yes, sir. Humor Me brand, my art brand. We do one-of-ones. Most of my art is all one-of-one. I don't like to do prints, but I'm thinking of doing some mainly for the ones that some of the pieces that I really like that. But just I'm not gonna do them for like an expensive amount. I'm doing really cheap, $5. $5 for a print. It would be perfect. Get it framed. It'd be just as good as the real thing, but I mean, nothing's as good as the real thing. So you always want the one-of-one, and those are always available. I try to have my everything that I ever drawn available. It's for people to either get, if they really like it. If not, I'll keep it.
No, I like that one-of-ones. One that I would definitely get for a print is like, I think you have it framed.
The Snoop Dogg?
At the studio. It's like the one where it's like a city.
Oh shoot! Yeah, that's an old one. I haven't done that. That one I did I think I did that one when I was in high school.
Oh, for real? Yeah, that one was dope.
Yeah, I don't have it up no more.
Oh,
it's
damn.
not even up no more. I don't know where to put it right now. I need to find a spot.
Yeah, that one is dope, bro. Nice. That one goes up for sale for the one-to-one. First bidder on that
one. Nice.
Bro. What were some of your art influences like?
Mainly it was a graph related, you know what I mean? And then my characters kind of just came from me from watching cartoons, you know what I mean? Like Looney Tunes always, the eyes popping out, you know what I mean? Like the crazy tongue and stuff. So I'd say that, Cartoon Network, you know what I mean? I was always watching Cartoon Network, bro. Courage, Courage the Cowardly Dog. A lot of my stuff, like that creepy feel. It's kind of creepy, but it still looks like goofy. It's creepy but goofy. Like, can't get really scared of it.
I'm not gonna lie. As a kid, like watching Courage, late at night, I was scared of that show.
Yeah. There's certain episodes where you're like, nah.
That show brings me back, bro. I used to, me and my cousins and stuff, we'd always joke around. Right. The old grandpa, we'd tell our grandpa, like, that's like you. You're always yelling at him. And he would get mad like the grandpa. Do the exact same thing.
That's funny.
Bro, going to graph, like, like, you're very well based in hip hop, like knowing it, but how is graffiti hip hop?
I mean, it's from where it originated. You know what I mean? Like, you had a lot of people that were graph artists. Usually were in that same scene. Yeah. So it kind of just went well with each other. That's how I seen it. But like nowadays, it's kind of losing its connection to it. Like, I don't think so. Nowadays hip hop, besides the underground, the underground keeping it alive, but like definitely hip hop mainstream ain't graph. You know what I mean? It ain't graph ain't nowhere near. They try to keep it. They try to use it, but it's never like what it is with the underground.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
So like it's definitely. I love that y'all keeping it real right here with like the lost element. That really is what it is.
Yeah, it's the lost element.
It really is.
Like before, like I went to like more like underground shows, like where you could actually conversate with the artists, and they're not like Hollywood.
Dickhead.
Yeah, no offense to no one out there, but you know, like they actually like respected like writing.
Yeah.
You know, like So I was like,
oh,
this is dope, because like most people like
a lot of artists in the underground, they're usually a graph artist. They're a graffiti writer for sure. Yeah,
it would trip me out, like just bro, you want to sign my book? Not no signature. Like they hit up a whole piece in my book.
Throw it real quick.
Yeah.
I usually hit a little character real quick.
Yeah, that's right.
Quick.
With graph, bro, do you consider it art or vandalism?
Oh, for sure art.
For sure art?
Yeah, for sure art.
Okay.
Yeah. I've always said that, like, Like my dad hates it.
Really?
Me and my brother that we would always tag and stuff. Like now he's over it. Like he don't care no more. He don't fight us on it, you know. But like, well, it's because it was always we would always getting in trouble, so that the cops were making it not art. But like every time that I would do something, me personally, I wasn't damaging property. You know what I mean? Like I was always going to legal spot, either legal spots or like spots that were abandoned and stuff like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like
beautifying.
yeah, beautiful, kind of, yeah, really. Otherwise, it's gonna be a rotten house or a rotten house in the woods somewhere. You know what I mean? Like some ranch. Like yeah.
Murphy's Ranch.
I've been there, definitely. I've been to Murphy's Ranch, the bunkers over there in San Pedro.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? I love going there to graph. I usually would go with my cousin Josh, or I can't say his tagging name now because I said his real name. So yeah, I'm gonna just say Josh. I ain't about to out him. Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. I remember one of the homies told me about Murphy's Ranch, and this was like at the time when
it was still up, or
it was still there, and like I was doing like Hot Boy stuff.
They demolished it. I don't know.
I don't even know. This was a long time ago.
Yeah,
but,
or it fell apart.
Yeah, we like busted up there. Like this is when I was doing Hot Boy stuff, and then I remember we were hiking up. We were there late just because of like it's like bro, like we could just chill.
It's a long You definitely just it's cool there. I think the day we went there, we did a music video.
Oh,
like,
no,
you know what I mean? It's for the homie Kamikaze. We did a music video. We were chilling. Me and my cousin were painting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was cool. Hiked it, yeah.
Yeah, hiking it. And I remember we stayed there late, and we were hiking back at night.
Those stairs back up?
Did you
do the stairs or you went the trail?
It was like the trail.
Oh, yeah, you were smart. I did the stairs, bro, on the way back up. They're like going up like super steep, bro. I regretted that. I'd rather have done the trail.
Yeah, we did the trail, but on the way back, it was night.
Yeah. Oh.
And I swear, dog, like I was hearing stuff, and we just booked it. We just started running.
I would have ran too.
I want to ask you, like, with graffiti, bro, like, like some people, they don't like it being commercialized, you know, but what are your thoughts on it? Like, someone can make money.
I guess depends who's doing the commercializing. You know what I mean? If that person was a graffiti artist, then I guess it's fine. You know what I mean? Because he's just trying to make his money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? On what he knows and what he loves.
Yeah.
But like if someone that doesn't like never pieced up anywhere or like was part of any type of tagging like situations or anything like trying to make money off of it, nah.
Like Fortnite.
Yeah, like Fortnite. Yeah, pretty much, bro. Pretty much like that's like saying like having Disney taking a part of it. You know what I mean? Like like if Disney tried to get their hands on it, it would not go down. Like,
No, I'm the same way, but like I remember like high school days. Like, I was like, nah, this is vandalism.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like
I had a teacher that like knew that I was always tagging and stuff, but she was still like she knew I had skills with art too, so she would just ignore that. So some there's a hit and miss with your teachers like, and then I also had another art teacher that was real like, nah, that shit, what the hell are you doing? You're like, that's just trash. Like, don't do that. Like, that's not art. You know?
Yeah, that's a dope teacher though. Like,
yeah, the other one was cool.
You got like,
those are my favorite teachers.
Man, that's skills in art. Like,
sure,
channel it this way.
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up. Man, you have 3 different showcases, bro. Like, how did that, like, was each one like for a different vibe?
Pretty much what's going on at those events. So like for Paint the City, it was a graph and hip hop. They're all hip hop showcases, but Bring the Vibes was more like chill. You know what I mean? Like just smaller gathering. Like it was really smaller. Like we only had like what eight of us, 8 vendors. It was like a little.
It was like
tight knit. Yeah, it's kind of like kickback, right? That's what we were going for, and then the Olympics was our big event. You know what I mean? Our main event, so to speak. That's why we always had the bigger names there on those events, and so. And they go with the name too. So like Stoner Olympics is a weed and hip hop showcase. You know what I mean? So we have all the competitions, the smoking competitions going down, and then pretty much. That's pretty much it. I never really wanted to do like themed events though, to where they're like Halloween shows and stuff like that. I just don't. I don't really like do that. Like I like toy drives though. I mess with toy drives. Like I really do like them. So like I like giving back like that. Like, I'd probably do a toy drive and like a feed the homeless event over like a Halloween event or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
I get you.
Like okay. It's gotta have if it's gonna be, it's gotta have a meaning, bro. Something.
Yeah, if it's a theme, it has to be like with a purpose.
Yeah, straight up. Not just everybody bring their Halloween costume. I mean, they're fun, but
yeah. Hey man, with the bring the vibes. I just want to apologize once again for my homie that took the mic that one day.
Oh, hey, dude, that was like.
I'm sorry. I had
lie,
no clue.
That was one of my favorite.
It was entertaining.
Like I felt bad, dog, because I was like, bro, we about to get 86 of these events, dog.
Nah, never that, bro. It was totally. It wasn't you, you know what I mean? So.
But the funny thing was when it happened, right? Like, I thought like because he goes to the shop too. I was like, oh man, maybe the homie knows the DJ.
He knows the DJ. Say going to say what's up to him.
Yeah, like, I thought it was DJ, and then I seen him like mean mugging the performer, and I was like, wait, he's not saying what's up to the DJ.
That was a whole nother thing. I don't know what it was about, bro. Yeah.
But the funny thing about that, like we were out somewhere, no show, no nothing. We seen the dude. I didn't even notice him.
Oh, snap.
And then this was like, hey, that's the dude right there. And I looked. I was like, who's that? He's like, that fool from the show. And I was like, oh, it is. I was like, bro, leave it alone, dog. Leave it alone. Bro. I don't even know what he did.
I don't think he knew what he did.
Yeah, none of us did. Because we were at our table, like, I was like, because I went somewhere. I came back. I was like, yo, what's this guy doing?
Everybody missed what
And there's like, I don't know. He might know the DJ. And I was like, oh, we were listening to the music. We're like, I was like, he does not know the DJ.
Bro, honestly, I would not have stopped it if it wasn't my show. I was like, because I invited the performer, I was like, I gotta like step in. I was like, otherwise I would have been right there like watching.
Yeah,
I would have been watching it the whole time.
Yeah, man, that
entertaining stuff. Man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was the same. Was that the same day that the? Oh no, that was another event where the a vendor's media caught fire. One of their whole like little stovetop. Yeah, it was crazy. We had to like bring out the water hose.
Oh dang!
Yeah. Bring the Vibes had some incidents at that spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey man,
we took care of them though.
That just shows the events be popping.
They're lit, bro.
Fires.
Yeah, the show is lit. Literally.
Yeah, man. So 2025, we got Stoner Olympics coming back.
For sure. We're looking for spots for Paint the City too. Like, you know, those are venues that are harder to find that that allow you to paint and stuff.
Yeah, for real.
So. No, you guys did your event, the last one. That was dope, bro. The graph part of it.
No, I appreciate it, bro.
It reminded me of Paint the City.
I took a lot of inspiration from that, bro. Paint the City.
Appreciate it. Love to hear it.
Yeah, it was dope. I was trying to do that, like, you know, like I feel like, man, there might be other events, but ones I've experienced was Paint the City and Black Book Rhyme Books that had graph.
Dope. Yeah, well, that's honestly that's what pushed me to do it. Yeah. Black Books and Rhyme Books has always been like, you know, the top dog in that. And Beardo's a homie, so I always like I even got his blessing kind of to do it. Before I did it, the first one, I had hit him up. I think I invited him to be a vendor like on the house. I was like, you know, come out, dog. Yeah. You know. He reposted the flyers, like he was dope about it. He wasn't hating on us, like thinking. At first, I was like, "Oh man, I hope he don't get upset, thinking we're trying to steal the thunder." And it wasn't like that at all. We just had a venue that was allowing us to do those certain things. Yeah. So, and my homie Glob Moms was always hitting me up about doing those type of events. Like he was like, "I want to do a graph event. I want to do a graph event." And I was like, all right. We'll see. I'll see who we can get, who we can book, and to paint, and you know this and that. Like the first one, I think I painted. I was painting, but I couldn't even like focus on the painting part because I was like hosting and doing all the other stuff too. So you know what I mean?
Throwing those events, man, it takes a lot of work.
Yeah, you're running around, man.
Yeah, you like it's hard to sit back and enjoy it half the time. You're just.
I got to enjoy them though. I really did. So it was always cool.
Okay, that's what's up, man. All right, before we end the show, you know, and we do the plugins, I got a few quick hitters for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
So with Graph, bro, what is the best brand of spray paint?
Best as in like quality or like
Your top choice. Your
cheapest
top
to buy,
choice.
like, you know what I mean? Like, okay. I'd say honestly, Montana 94s, like you're gonna
Low pressure on?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
well, because I blend. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm blending them and I'm trying to like, you know, have them smoother. But if you're like out on the freeway, like my brother would, like he don't get the like something quick, like was it the Rustos? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You get in the Rustos, they're
fail,
flat
man.
and never fail, bro. So my brother's on the Rustos tip. Just switch out, get some better tips. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of it has to do with the tips too. So whatever
Yeah.
you're using, and then you could always fix your, like a cheap can, you could always make it better with a nice tip. You know what I mean? If it takes it, but yeah, I'd say Montana for the best quality.
Yeah, most definitely.
For me at least, yeah.
I'll agree with you on that one.
Yeah, just for the blend. Like, honestly, it comes down to the blending. So
Yeah. Hey, my bad to go off topic. He said like with the dollar cans with the tips, they changed it, bro. It don't work now. You need an adapter for dollar cans.
Oh, that sucks. See, that's what I mean right there.
They
It's like,
changed
you're
it.
out.
Yeah.
Now they're out now.
The kids will never know.
They'll never know how good we had it, huh?
All right, man.
What else?
So where you grew up, what's the best local food spot?
Where I grew up, so over there, I'm gonna say Tams, bro.
Town?
Over there in Paramount.
Okay.
Yeah, over there in Paramount on was it on Downey? Yeah, it's on Downey. On Downey and no, not Somerset. Andrew or Teacher.
Hey, Tams
I
is
get
fire,
confused
though.
all the time. But yeah, it's over there. It's the Paramount one.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that one.
right.
But yeah, that's from that area, from my area, yeah, over there. So
That Tams.
yeah,
Hey, Tams is fire, bro.
that's where I grew up at, like Downey
Okay.
Paramount area.
That's right.
So that's the closest like fire burger stand right there.
Okay, that's right. Whenever I think that area, I think of Portals.
Oh, okay, Downey, yeah, for
Because
sure.
that's the only place I could
That's
get
their
it.
hottest spot, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's on the. So I'm on the. That's the north side of Downey almost. I'm on like I grew up on the like south side over there,
Okay.
closer to Paramount.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, the southeast.
Yeah, I have some cousins in that area. They went to Paramount High School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. Last one before we do these plugins, bro. What's a piece of advice to a youngster out there who, you know, does art or just wants to do art?
They want to do art or wants
Art,
to
graph, or they want to rap, they want to throw shows, you know? What's some
best
advice?
advice
you
is
got,
just do it.
Just do it.
You gotta do it. Like for real. Like if you want to do something, no one else is gonna help you as much as yourself can help you. You know what I mean? So you put yourself first, and you go all out, and you just keep going. You don't stop, unless it's killing you. You know what I mean? Then take a little break or something. But even then, when it's killing you, it means it's just, you must be doing something right, or unless you know what I mean. But yeah, I'd say just kind of that, bro. Just don't stop. Keep going. For the art part, you really gotta focus and like don't let other stuff distract you. I mean, you could start, you do something, you start working on a piece, and then bam, you're looking at you're doing something else. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like when you're doing a lot of things too, it's hard to manage all of them. So you kind of got to break it down in like sections where, like this day or these couple of days, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna work on the days out of the week. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the beginning of the week. I'm gonna work on music. The middle of the week, I'm gonna do the podcast. You know what I mean? The end of the week, I'm gonna throw a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that. Like it'll help you a lot.
That time management.
Yeah, time management for sure.
All right, Humorous, thanks for coming through the studio.
Thank you, man.
Where could the people find the podcast, your art? Where could they find it at?
So the podcast is at the Stoner System Network. We actually changed it from podcast because I felt like a network was better. And so the Stoner System Network, that's on IG, on YouTube. That's where we usually would air our shows. And then You can find me, Humorous, Humorous562. And my brand is the Humor Me brand. That's HUMORMEBRAND. Humor Me brand. That's what I'm pushing right now, mainly going all out. My art comes first right now.
Yeah, that's right. The Humor brand. Get your one of ones.
Yeah, get your one of ones. I got a lot of stuff coming out. So.
Most definitely. Well, Humorous, thanks for coming through. You guys were listening to Lost Element on KQBH-LP, Los Angeles, California, 101.5 FM. A community service of the Boyle Heights Arts Conservatory, broadcasting live on your FM dial and streaming on kqbhla.com.